Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy Sneakerhead in the Bay here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the lost and found Air Jordan 1. Unless y'all have been living under a rock, you already know about the lost and found Air Jordan 1s. There have been multiple reviews on there. Plenty of them are amazing. One of my favorite ones has to be from Bullet RC. So if you guys would like to show the brother some love, I will have his link down below in the description to his full YouTube review on the sneakers right here. Unfortunately, I don't have the pair to show you guys today, but I'm going to be referencing some pictures, talking about stock information, talking about prices, gauging it, and everything like that. So without any further ado, let's get right to it. In case y'all are wondering, I am referencing some information on my computer down here. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my laptop. Yesterday I was on Twitter and I was looking through everything and I saw this tweet from Mr. Unloved1 saying that the lost and found Air Jordan 1 is going to be one of the highest produced Jordan 1s to date. Now, I don't know how people are getting the stock numbers, but the rumors is that this pair right here is going to have over 500,000 pairs produced, which is absolutely insane. So just to give you guys an idea, I did my research here and we're just gonna do a little comparison. So I remember when I had my 2001 Bred ones and Royal ones, each pair had a number on the inside which indicated what pair you had. So out of whatever, you could see the total amount of pairs that were produced. For the Bred ones, it was 38,345 pairs. And for the Royal ones, it was out of 50,000 pairs. Now in 2022, the lost and found Air Jordan 1s are supposedly going to have over 500,000, 500,000. Now, of course, this is one of the most highly anticipated releases of 2022. So with a large stock number like that, I've heard a lot of people say that it's going to be pretty easy to get this pair, but in all honesty, I feel like it's still going to be difficult, even though those stock numbers are pretty high. Let's be honest, we already know that the demand is there for the Chicago 1 colorway because we haven't seen this colorway since 2015. Now, just talking a little bit more about this colorway is going to feature a little bit more of distressing. They're going for the vintage vibe, bringing it back to 1985. Now, I must say the concept for the shoe is pretty dope. A lot of the mom and pop shops back then were carrying Air Jordan 1s, and at that time they weren't really selling like they would today, so a lot of them would go on sale and you would just find a bunch of Air Jordans for sale in these mom and pop shops. So for this release, we got aged boxes, we got aged leather. So far, we know that this release is going to happen on November 19th, 2022. That's a little bit over a month from now, and the retail price is going to be $180. At the moment, I don't have any info on where these shoes are going to release, but I've seen some people tweet and say that some Foot Lockers are going to get them, but other than that, I'm not really too sure. I will have blogs linked down below in the description if you guys would like to read a little bit more info. But just going over it, I wanted to give my overall opinion on the shoe. If you guys have been watching this channel for a while, you already know that I'm a huge Air Jordan 1 fan. I've owned a couple pair of Chicagos in the past. I've owned the 94s as well as the 85s, which I sold when I was selling my entire sneaker collection. So when it comes to this release, I think this release is pretty cool, and I'll definitely be trying to go for this pair right here. But I will say the prices right now are a little bit crazy for this shoe. For smaller sizes, we're seeing pairs up for around 1,300 bucks, and once you start hitting your 10s and 11s, you start seeing them for 1,500 or 1,600, which is absolutely insane for a pair. Now this morning though, I was on GOAT and there were a couple pairs that didn't have a box, and those were selling for around $700, while the other ones with the box were selling for $1,600. I'm gonna be honest, $700 is very steep for these. I was planning on buying them just to review for you guys and to give you guys my overall opinion on the shoe, but now since it's the end of the day, it looks like somebody bought that pair, and now even no boxes are going for about 1,000 bucks, which is not what I'm trying to pay for these shoes. I can't remember the last time I spent over $1,000 on a pair of shoes. It's honestly been a while. I just feel like I have other things I could spend this money on, but hey, that's just me. With all that being said though, I will be going for this pair. I'd be happy to get it for retail, but I wouldn't pay over, let's see. I wouldn't pay over $400 for this shoe. All right, it's a nice shoe and everything. I like the concept, I like the story, but again, I just think that I could spend the money in other places right now. But I want to make this video to create a discussion and read the comments and hear your guys' voice on this release. I know a lot of people are going for them, but I've also heard the flip side where people aren't too happy with the leather. For example, like on the white part. In pictures, you can't really tell, but in videos, I've been seeing like the white looks a little more cracked. I've owned 3 pairs of 85 Air Jordan 1s, the Royal ones, Bred ones, and Chicago ones. And I'm gonna be honest, they don't really crack like that. The collars for sure crack, but not the main panels. Like the mid panel and the toe box, they don't really crack like that. But that's just me being picky. You know, I know this is an OG colorway, but I'm personally more of a Bred or Band 1 kind of guy. Chicago's, again, are really cool, but again, I wouldn't spend more than $400 for these. And I'm genuinely curious to see what the prices are gonna look like once these things drop, because 500,000 pairs, that is a lot of pairs. But again, high demand. So overall, I feel like this shoe right here is going to be one of the most difficult pairs to get despite the high stock numbers. Nike knows that everyone has been waiting for this release right here, so I think it's smart for them to release a higher stock number. Their sales are going to skyrocket for Q4. They're going to make their money and they're going to end the year off right. No matter what they do, this shoe is going to sell out. I personally enjoy the fact that Nike is making a lot of pairs. I don't think it's going to be enough to cover everyone, obviously. Hopefully making a large quantity kind of tones down the violence and the craziness that comes with such a big release like this. We've seen more than enough scenarios where lives are getting taken over shoes, and I think all that is just bull. At the end of the day, it's just shoes. This is our hobby. It's nothing too serious, and obviously it's not worth risking your life over or losing a life. All right, I think that's going to wrap up this video right here. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to Bullet RC for making such an incredible review. He always has the most amazing on feats, so make sure to show my brother some love. Again, all the articles and all that information will be down below in the description. Let me know if you guys are going to be going for this release. If you like it, do you like the cracked leather? Do you prefer if it was released a different way? Let me know what your resale predictions are for this shoe. And we got about a month to figure out what's going to happen with this release. Oh, and quick side note, I just added these to my website. These are the patent leather versions, and they are brand spanking new. So if you guys would like to purchase these, size 11, go ahead and check out my website. That'll be linked down below as well. Or you could type in shopsoltopia.com. I list shoes on there every now and then. So if you guys would like to check that out, you know where to go. I appreciate you guys' support as always. And I'll see you guys very soon for the next video. It's your boy Sneakerhead in the Bay. I'm out. Peace.